Live at 5, it's offer review, and I wanted to talk about a topic and some data mines that was introduced yesterday from Tana, and this kind of is a little bit unsettling, and I put a link to Tana's video in the description where he is talking about there going to be some sort of new feature game mode that is going to have a requirement of red stars. And it looks like in this particular game mode, it caps out for bio and skill in 6 red stars. So I went through my roster and I looked at how many 6 red bios I had and how many 6 red skills I had. And I was like, I could probably get through this. So the issue that I have with red stars as opposed to, let's say, Blue ISO 5, is Blue ISO 5, it's just scarce, right? But red stars is random. Now, they've made it not random with gold promotion credits, but absent gold promotion credits, the red star system is very random. And I'm not a fan of that. And, what if the requirement was 7 red stars? And you were locked out of a game mode or locked out of this content unless you had to use 7 red stars. I feel like this is a slippery slope. I voiced my concerns with them on going about these requirements. And my main issue is the randomness of the red star system. Now, if they introduce gold promotion credits in much larger amounts, that might change things. But the only thing that they've done to give more players access to gold promotion credits was an offer. And that's not really like free to play, right? It was a $50 calendar offer that had 3,000 gold promotion credits, but that's not a free to play friendly way of pushing out more gold promotion credits. So I don't know. Maybe there's more to this puzzle than I know, but I'm worried that this is a slippery slope where, having, 6 reds or 7 reds to get into a game mode will become a thing, and I'm not a fan of that. Be sure to check out Tana's video. Link to that will be in the description. Also, this is kind of a big deal. There were 3 posts on Reddit, largely all saying the same thing. Give it a rest, Scopely. Stop the madness. Could you please stop the Alliance milestone rewards on non-Alliance event? It's one thing to have an Alliance milestone on a team participation event required teamwork to complete. War and raids come to mind, but to continue to push Alliance milestone rewards on individual achievements like Cosmic Crucible is nonsensical. Why should I be penalized for a teammate's non-participation? It just feels bad. Well, hey, just make your teammates spend money. Just guilt them into spending money. Am I right? Am I right? Oh my God. I feel like that's what they want to happen. Personally, I hate guild-wide events. Topple the Tribunal is a pure example of why I hate these events. I have to rely on my guild to actually get anything from this event, meaning that if they don't do their CC, I lose out on rewards. How is that fair? These events make this game less fun for me personally. I don't know about the other people, but I hate them, and I won't see many rewards from it because it's guild-wide. And hey, probably somebody over at Scopely is saying, your alliance sucks. Get a better alliance. We'll talk a little bit more about that with the raid rewards, because that raid rewards and getting in the top 1% of raid rewards is a pretty significant advantage, specifically getting into Dark Dimension 6. We'll talk about that here a little bit later in the video. Remove CC win milestones. See, this is another take on the reason why the event feels bad. Such a terrible milestone. Do they want us to purposely drop ranks in order to get wins? Just change the milestones to play a CC match or something. This is the 3rd time in a row I'm stuck going up against larger teams and I don't have a roster to compete. Makes it appear that I'm not participating in an Alliance event. Yeah, I've even heard people saying that they wish they would drop down into lower thresholds in Cosmic Crucible just to be to get their wins so they don't have to let their Alliance. That's not cool. right? That's not cool at all. Now, this is what I was talking about. Gold mini uniques origin pieces are a problem, and one of the problems that they're going to talk about this, which I agree with, is the steepness of the 2-week raid rewards. So this pays out every 2 weeks, and basically there is a significant amount of these orbs right here which do give gear tier 18s, and if your alliance is not getting in the top 1%, then how are you going to get the 18s, right? You're going to just be spending a lot of gold on them. So I wanted to read this post because it's kind of a big deal. Gold mini uniques origin pieces are a problem. I'm struggling with all of the teal pieces, and when I first saw this offer right here, it kind of pissed me off because it's like, yeah, I need a ton of these. I'm like, I need these pieces more than anything else. We need more gold or other ways to get the latest tier of mini uniques with level 100 on the horizon. I hope not. Need more gold in the economy. Currently costs 17 million gold to level a character from 1 to 95, and the mini unique costs 200,000. If you don't buy mini uniques with gold, you won't get Super Scroll until the next DD character releases the current pace. The only way to get mini uniques are supply of gold raids and top 1% rewards. Yeah, and if you're buying the gear tier 18s with gold, it's super expensive. Now, I feel like part of the problem we're having right now is that they want Super Scroll to be exclusive. As of today, there are 212 people that have Super Scrolls, and I suspect they're going to keep gear tier 18s and gold super scarce until some imaginary number of threshold of players that have Super Scroll. I don't know if that's like 1,000 people or what, but it just feels bad right now. Very clear that we get way less gear tier 18 than we did for the gear 13, 14, 15, 16s in the past when DD was up. Free-to-play players can't even compete in it because there's no way for people outside of the 1% raids to get a good amount unless you just spend ungodly amounts of gold, right? Even then, it's clear it still sucks. For 200k for one piece is a joke. When you take into account we don't get much gold as we did in the past when G16 was top due to the levels requiring so much gold anyways. Make gear tier 18 when it releases achievable milestones without spending money, and add another way to get some of them daily without spending any gold besides raiding. Also, we need more teal origin gear. Yeah, I'm really struggling with the focus and sometimes even the health. The current rate, we run out of raids in a few months. We spend way more on the origin gear than we currently get in raids, and it costs 1k of each piece to get one character from G15 to G18. G18 is a mess, and like I said, if your alliance is not getting in the top 1%, because every 2 weeks this pays out, and I'm telling you, it's a significant amount of teal gear for alliances that are above the top 1%. Anyways, Infestation still not added to the Gamma boss node. Yeah, they said they were going to do that. And then lastly, multiple people have reported to me that the patch is running very sluggishly. I personally have not experienced this, but I only play on LD Player when I play on Twitch on my PC, and then I use an iPhone. So I did forward this post to the developers, but I don't know why that is. Now, we do have a couple offers that I think are worthy of considering. This one right here is for 3 Elite 6s, 25 of the Infinity War Thor and 1 million gold. For me, I think this would be a no-brainer if it basically would allow me to upgrade my Thor Infinity War. Like if I was at that threshold where this 25 would be meaningful. But, this seems to be like a pretty reasonable. It feels like anchor pricing on Elite 6s now is $10 for each one. Back in the day, they were like $75, but now they're $10. So right here, you're getting 3 for $20 plus 1 million gold, which is, I don't know if that is even a meaningful amount of gold nowadays. And then 25. So anyways, I think a lot of people are probably going to scoop that up. And then this offer here, also worth noting, it is what it is, man. I just, like, every single day I wish I had more focus, and I'm not going to buy this. I'm just going to be patient, but this is a significant bottleneck. Now, I do like these offers right here, which may be worthy if someone wants to buy it. Like if I bought this today, I know I could finish a piece on one of the characters I'm taking in Dark Dimension 6. Well, 2 of them actually, and one of them would be Hard Light Ms. Marvel. So, I mean, I feel like it's better than just like getting them through normal means or through like, you know, that the battle pass where if I bought the battle pass for another $20, I get 60 of them, 750 for $20. Do what you got to do. And then lastly, we've got an offer right here for Titania 50 character shards for $5. Now, she was just added into a hard node along with Union Jack with the release of the new campaign nodes that came out yesterday with the patch. All right. Well, now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked today's video, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star Wolverine. I don't even know. The video's over. Bye for now.